We've been taught to hold on to plans, outcomes, identities. Control feels safe, but beneath that safety is something fragile: illusion. Life rarely obeys the rules we write for it. So what happens when we stop clenching so tightly? What if healing isn't in the holding, but in the letting go? When we grasp and tense against change, our body responds. Cortisol rises, muscles tighten, our nervous system locks into survival mode. Chronic stress becomes the air we breathe. Over-control doesn't protect us. It wears us down. The biology is clear. Prolonged control exhausts the body and dims the mind. The brain craves predictability. In uncertainty, it spins stories to soothe the unknown. Control becomes our security blanket. But that need can spiral into anxiety, obsessiveness, even paralysis. It's not weakness, it's the mind doing its job. Still, when control takes over, it builds walls that block peace. Letting go isn't surrender in the way we've been told. It's not apathy, it's conscious release. We're not abandoning effort, we're shifting focus. From controlling outcomes to honoring the present. From fearing change to trusting resilience. Acceptance isn't the end of action, it's the beginning of freedom. ACT, Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, shows us the healing power of release. By observing thoughts without clinging and aligning with deeper values, we reduce psychological distress. Studies show lower anxiety, improved well-being, and even reduced chronic pain. Not by fixing every thought, but by letting thoughts pass like clouds. Letting go signals safety. When we accept and release, the parasympathetic nervous system steps in. Heart rate slows, muscles relax. The body begins to heal. In the absence of resistance, the body speaks a different language, one of rest, restoration, and grace. Trust becomes a healing force. We often hold on out of grief, for people, hopes, versions of ourselves. Releasing control means mourning what we can't change. This grief is tender, necessary. It's not weakness, it's love with nowhere to go. When we allow ourselves to feel, we make space for the truth to soften us. The ego crafts our sense of identity, and it likes knowing. Control reinforces that identity. But healing begins when we untangle ego from reality. Letting go isn't ego destruction, it's ego release. We don't lose ourselves. We rediscover what's unshakable beneath the noise, presence, peace, and compassion. And nature doesn't cling. Trees drop leaves in fall. Rivers bend with the land. Birds don't question the wind. They ride it. In nature, adaptability is survival. We're part of that same design. Letting go isn't unnatural. It's returning to our original rhythm, fluid, open, alive. Mindfulness, breathwork, journaling, simple tools that invite release. You notice your thoughts and let them pass. You exhale deeper, and the body softens. Over time, these practices rewire the brain, teaching it safety without control. The grip loosens. Life flows in. Healing doesn't force itself. It arrives when space is made. Some of our deepest growth arises not when we conquer, but when we yield. Surrender isn't stagnation, it's transformation. We learn who we are outside of plans, titles, and outcomes. We start to trust the unfolding. And in that openness, we often find exactly what we were seeking. Letting go isn't a single act. It's a daily invitation to unclench, to soften, to trust. In a world that tells us to grip tightly, there is quiet courage in release. The science supports it. The soul longs for it. Because sometimes healing begins the moment we finally let go.